So 2 days ago, I had to drive to Los Angeles to pick up a bird that somebody, a macaw, abandoned in a parking lot of a market. All right, so it's a macaw, so of course I'll do anything to help these birds because I'm emotionally involved. Hi, you. Hi, Brad. Hey, you. That's the bird on the way home in that gross, rusty, cat-smelling cage. Now, from my experience, which is 15 years, I can tell this bird was a breeder. He displays all the behavior patterns that are consistent with being a breeder. Now, as I'm picking the bird up and I notice he doesn't want to come out of the cage and protective over the cage because he's born and raised in a cage, so the cage is his home and that's where he's safe, even though they dumped him in the real world. Now, the family that I picked him up from, they were nice, but all of a sudden, like, one of them starts bursting out in tears and crying. And I'm like, I'm thinking, it's not your firstborn. What the fuck are you crying about? What, that this bird is going to go have a life of freedom? I don't benefit from this. I don't get money from it. It doesn't improve my life. It makes my life harder. I mean, inside, maybe at the end of my life, I will benefit by having a peace of mind of what I was hopefully able to accomplish. And then this nasty old rusty cat-smelling cage, they wanted that back right then. Get this, because their cat slept in it, see? And my eyes are tearing because I'm allergic to cats, and I was like, my people will bring this to you next month when they pick up the nuts. And they didn't believe me or whatever, so I had them talk on the phone and whatever. But now the bird is here at my house, and he's still in the cage. And I've seen this before. This is him at my house, so he can come out of the cage. But there's a reason why he's comfortable in there and wants to be in there. Susie, get away. Get away, Magic. Get away. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Look, imagine if he's lived his whole life as a breeder in someone's garage or whatever. And he doesn't know anything than that. And, hi, babies, hi. So, on the way home with that bird, I got so depressed, I thought, I'm never going to get anywhere with this. I am a kook for trying to change all this and giving them another option besides living and dying in a cage. And at the end of my life, I'm going to be balancing a diamond on a blade of grass. That's what it's all going to come to. A few hours ago, Rose from this organization, Parrot's First, who I work with, called me. And the people that I picked up the abandoned macaw from saw the video I just posted and were pissed. And I should not have said those things. I mean, really, what they did was awesome, that they set the bird free. And like, they could have sold it for $50, kept it for their own amusement. And I can't expect them to be set up properly to house this macaw. I mean, look, that its tail is touching the bottom of the cage. They're not familiar with all the things that I am. And my harsh reaction is I shouldn't be towards them. It's probably due to with my 15 years and frustrations, and to see what these birds go through and the challenges ahead to make progress, that I just said things that were just harsh. Now, just because this bird doesn't exit that cage immediately does not mean that he loves the cage. This is my younger half brother, James. We have the same father. His mother's a nurse at the ER room at Antelope Valley Hospital, which is a huge hospital. She told me that the protective services or cops brought in a boy, I don't know, probably 8 years old or something, and the parents kept him handcuffed in the corner. So when he's at the hospital, when he was done eating, the boy would go sit in the corner like he is handcuffed. Now, because the boy would go, after he was eating, sit in the corner like he was handcuffed, does not mean that he likes the handcuffs. It does not mean he loves sitting in the corner. It's a version of Stockholm syndrome. It's all that they know. So when you people think a bird loves its cage, there's a whole nother meaning to it.